Hello, and welcome back to another paint tutorial from GMP Miniatures. This time it's another Anima Tactics models. It's Clover this time. So to start off, model's been primed with the usual Vallejo white primer, and this step is showing a base coat of Caliban green from Citadel. So once all the jacket, pants, coat, everything's been base coated with the Caliban green, I'm just base coating his weapon with some Vallejo black, and I also base coat the lapels on his coat with this colour. Start base coating the shirt with Vallejo cold grey. We're just going to build this shirt up with a range of colours from Vallejo, all grey, and this is the base coat. And we need to base coat the face and hand with a flesh colour. So for this I'm using Citadel Cadian Fleshtone. I also use it on the hair. The hair, this model is quite like a skin colour, so I started with this colour for the hair as well. I then use Vallejo Gunmetal, and I base coat all the metal areas of the model. So this includes the sword handle. I believe there's some metal buckles on the coat as well, but we'll leave them a little bit later after the washes and stuff are done. So the first wash of this model is Vallejo black ink. Whenever I use Vallejo inks, I always water them down, 1 part ink to 1 part water. So it's 50-50 mix of the two. I'm just base coating the entire model here except his face and hair. As we left the face and hair, we're going to wash that with Vallejo brown ink. And then we're going to start work on his cloak. So, start off here, I wasn't really sure how to go about painting this cloak. So what I did was, I got a bit of Warpstone Glow from Citadel, and I just dry brushed it over the coat. This pinpoints all the high areas. These are the high areas that I want to paint. So now I've got an idea of where they are. I'm going to go in with the same Warpstone Glow, but on a proper paintbrush this time. I'm just going to paint those areas in. It's just basically a guide. If you're not quite sure, that's what I usually do. So moving over to the face, we will come back to the coat in a later step, but I'm using Citadel Ratskin Flesh, and I'm basically hitting all the medium areas of the face. These aren't highlights, this is kind of a mid-tone, so I'm just leaving all the darker colour in the recesses to create a difference in tones, shadows. And here, I'm going to use Army Painter Skeleton Bone, and this is for highlights. So I'm just hitting the cheekbones, the chin, the nose, the forehead as well. Just getting these nice highlights for the face. And that leaves the only thing left to do is the sunglasses. So I'm just using plain Vallejo black here, and I'm just applying that to the sunglasses. On his shirt. So I'm back with the Vallejo cold grey. The previous cold grey got toned down quite a bit from the black wash. I apologise for any obstruction there in the camera view, but I'm just going to hit all the mid areas with this cool grey. Just going to give the shirt some colour, and then we can come in with a slightly lighter grey. It's Vallejo Stonewall grey this time. I'm just going to carry over those areas again, and we're just slowly building up a nice grey colour. For the model's hair, we're going to use Citadel Ushabti bone, and we're just going to dry brush that over the whole area, create a nice look for the hair. Back to the coat, we're going to start doing some little highlights on it. So I'm using a mix of colours here. It's 2 parts to 1 part, so 2 parts Citadel Warpstone Glow and 1 part Citadel Yriel Yellow. So twice as much Warpstone Glow as there is yellow. It's just to lighten it up a bit so we can hit some nice highlights on his cloak and pants. So now we can come back to those buckles and extra metal details that I mentioned earlier. So I'm using Vallejo Gunmetal again, and I'm just getting his tie pin, the buckles on his jacket, to finish those off. So that's a look at the finished model. I hope you've enjoyed the video, I hope it's been helpful, and thanks very much for watching.